Hi, this is Derek with MostInterestingLife.com. Again, I'm just about going to the gym, so I'm making another video. As you can see, I have my color therapy glasses on. Today I'm wearing orange. It tends to give me a little bit more energy. It makes everything look really cool, so I'm driving around doing errands and such. It just makes the world a little bit more interesting. And I will make a video on these soon, so don't worry, to explain a little bit more about what's up with them. But today's video is about how interesting people have interesting social lives. One of the greatest joys in life is our interactions with other people. It's just the good times, the friendship, the romance, the camaraderie. It's one of the most important aspects to living life as a human is the interactions you have with other people. And what I find today is a lot of people, even though there are over 7 billion people in the world, a lot of people are either lonely or there's people around them. They do not have friends that they see regularly. And there have been various scientific studies that show that interactions with friends, especially good friends, friends you've known a long time, or just friends in general, and having good times is important for health as a person. Everyone knows that women, they love to talk on the phone, and it's like a type of therapy for them to get things off their chest. And it's been shown that men, even though that they're sometimes thought to be more solitary, if men should get together with their buddies at least once a week to get a lot of health benefits from that. But why does this happen? I know that in the United States, what happens, that's where I live in the US. People go to high school, maybe they go to college, they get married, they have kids, they settle down, and then after that, they're not doing anything with other people. They just hide in their houses like it's a cave, and they just watching TV, maybe go out to dinner. That's like a big night out, and they lose a lot of their friends. And this happens over time. If people working a lot of hours during the week, they get tired. They just get lazy, and over time, everyone gets used to this. And next thing you know, nobody's going out. Everyone's just staying in on a Friday, Saturday night. I know other cultures, for example, Latin cultures, they have lots of parties that they get along with, even family parties. Everyone's dancing. They're a lot more social their whole lives. It seems like in a lot of the Western world, especially European cultures, especially the United States, people, they tend to lose their friends. And it's a habit. It's just people just get used to saying, turning down invitations. You should definitely, if someone invites you to do something, unless you really have a big reason not to do it, you should do it. People get in a habit, though, of saying, no, I won't go out. I'm just going to take it easy on a Friday, Saturday night. Oh, I'm tired. I need to rest. But this becomes a habit, and pretty soon people stop asking you to do stuff. If you're constantly telling people no, that you don't want to, you're not going to come out, they sort of get the hint. They get tired of asking you. So part of it's a habit, so you can't get in the habit. Part of it's laziness. You feel tired. It's a Friday or Saturday night, and you decide you just want to catch up on sleep. And sometimes this is okay, but in the long run, it kills your social life. And because it kills your social life, it kills one of the most important parts of life. We only get so many Friday, Saturday nights in our lives. I mean, you don't have to go wild and go drinking tons of alcohol, but maybe you should get together for like a dinner with friends every once in a while. Get together for a couple of drinks or a walk, go out in nature, just organize something. I mean, we're here to experience life. You should experience one of the most important parts of life. It's also good to have a variety of friends that you interact with. It's good to have people that are like you, but one of the most interesting parts of life and living an interesting life is to meet people of all different cultures and races and different walks of life and ages. This is something that I've pushed to do because this happened to me where after high school, college, and such, a lot of the friends that I grew up with and friends that I've known, they stopped going out. So actually, I went to the internet and I found a lot of like-minded people. There's sites like Meetup.com. There's Facebook groups, and some of the best friends that I have now actually came from that. And then friends of friends, and then you go out and you should be proactive talking to people. So it's having an interesting social life is something that you have to work on regularly. You have to be proactive. You can't rely on everybody else to make plans. A lot of people, they'll have one or two people in a group of friends that makes the plans, and if that person's not around, then they're done. Then they just retire. They're pretty much retired. They just sit in their house and they do nothing. So you have to be proactive at it. I'm always recruiting new friends, and like I said before, friends of all different types. Different races, ages. I found that race, age, even if they're male or female, as far as friends go, that the most important difference of what makes a good friend is what's the drive inside of them to be a good friend. Some people are just naturally more outgoing, more fun, more helpful, and you never know that until you actually get to know somebody. So you should go out, you should try to make it an effort, especially I'm making this video now. It's January 2018. It's earlier part of the month, so a good New Year's resolution on top of everything else, if you're into that sort of thing, is to look to make a more thriving social life, and look to try at least once a week to get together and have some sort of a social event. Even if you're just getting together for just an hour or two, that's a lot better than nothing. And like I say in a lot of my other videos, posts, and in my book, that things build momentum over time too. Yeah, I know with the sun is kind of weird where I am. I'm in my car and the sun is making this lighting really weird in this video, so I'm sorry about that. Although the most important part of this video are the words, so I hope it's not too distracting. But yeah, make an effort to go out at least once a week. Try to be social. If for some reason right now you don't have anything like that, then just go to a park or go to a mall and just talk to people here and there. Just make it a habit of being social. And then when you get home, go on the internet and try to find social groups of people that look to go at. It's a lot of people think it's strange to go and make friends online, but I think it's getting to the point where more than half of relationships are coming from dating apps and starting online. So what's any different with making friends? Because a lot of people are in the same boat as you are. They don't know what to do. They say, oh, I would like to go out, I'd like to do stuff, I'd like to have friends to go to the beach with, go paintballing, whatever you like to do, play basketball, just sit around and have brunch, whatever you like to do. I guarantee there are tons of people out there that want to do the same thing, but are in a similar situation where they just don't know where to turn. They just don't have the people. So if you go online, you can meet tons of people, and you'll meet some people you don't click with as much as others, but over time you'll have a great group of friends, and your life will be better for it. Friends are people that could help you. You help them with different situations. You bounce ideas off of each other. It helps with business. It helps with everything. So if you want to live an interesting life, this is a very important part of living an interesting life. It's an important part for living a healthy life, mentally, even physically, as these studies have shown. But you have to be proactive at it. Make sure you do it. Don't get lazy. Make a habit of doing this, and you'll be overjoyed with how much better your life is, how much more life satisfaction you have, and how more interesting your life is. So that's it for today. If you like this video at all, even though the sun is attacking me at all different angles in it, just give it a like, please. Leave a comment, subscribe, share, go to my website, all that good stuff. And until next time, stay interesting.